my name's Gilly, and my role in cyber is as a program manager for a national security agency.
Hi, I'm Jess Redeye and I am a technical business analyst and data consultant working for BAE Systems Applied Intelligence.
Who we support, helping them to find connections in data from different sources, and also by running and upgrading their system.
My current role is I'm a lead business analyst working with the UK government on a new national data analytics system.
Hi, I'm Monique. I have a vision of making people's life better and having happier and more efficient workplaces.
What do you actually do in cyber?
So I am the Director of Cyber for BAE Systems. That means I go out and talk to lots of people, understand cybersecurity and what people need and what's going to happen next, and then make sure that we're developing those things so that we've got interesting and exciting products and services to take out to our customers.
I like my job because I can work with people and organizations at different stages on their cyber journeys. They all have very different challenges. Some may want to keep their customer data safe. The others may want their staff to understand what they need to do to be cyber smart. I'm happy that my experience and knowledge can help them to get to where they want to be.
What's your favourite thing, the best thing about your job?
I like the fact that I get to meet lots of different people, whether it's technical experts or whether it's business people trying to work out how to make cybersecurity work well within their organisation. I like the fact that it feels important with cyber criminals out there doing some pretty bad stuff to people's networks and stealing money from the likes of you and me. I feel like it's an important thing to fight them.
I think the best thing about my job is working with such a range of fantastic, talented, interesting and diverse people.
The best thing about my role and my job is that I get to have a real world impact. So for example, at the moment, the system that I'm working on will help protect the UK border from threats, and it will also facilitate good things coming in such as medicine, people, freight goods, etc.
Nurturing their talent and seeing each team member flourish is really rewarding. I also love making plans and solving problems, and my job gives me ample opportunity to do that. Well, I loved all my subjects at school. I was really a bit of a swot, I suppose. But most of all, I loved learning new things, and I still do. It's 36 years since I left school, and so a huge amount has changed, technology and in the industry as a whole, and it continues to change. And it's that ability to assimilate new knowledge and new ways of working that's really been the biggest help in my career over the years.
I always liked science, and chemistry is my favourite. I still remember Mrs. Al-Sabuni was so knowledgeable, and Mr. Kelly liked checking the class attention. Tell me, what colour do you get when you mix the two solutions? Monique. It's brown.
What was your favourite subject at school? How have it or those helped you?
It was physics, maths and music. So, and I just did the subjects I enjoyed. I've always just kind of followed what I enjoyed. I like physics and maths because it takes a really complicated idea and writes it as a beautiful, simple equation. And a lot of what I do at work is taking lots of complicated ideas and trying to present them as something that's understandable to people. I can understand what that means for them and how it can be used.
Chemistry made me curious about the connections and reasons behind the chemical reactions. Even I don't need to know the colors of reactions anymore at my job. That curiosity stays with me, and it impacts on how I approach things and things around me.
My favourite subjects at school was sciences, and I think that helped me with my job today, because it helped me think about things from a technical perspective, specifically with physics and also the kind of the mathematical side of it.
And music, weirdly, I do use that quite a lot, because I had to learn, when I did music A level, I had to do lots of performances. I had to stand up and sing in front of lots of different people. And if you can stand up and sing in front of people, you can stand up and talk in front of people. So I learnt to get over the nerves of performances and just enjoy it. So now, when I talk at conferences or talk in a meeting or whatever, I actually enjoy it, as opposed to being terrified.
How did you get your job in cyber?
Someone came along one day and said, there's this job going in the cybersecurity team, are you interested? And I knew absolutely nothing about cybersecurity.
Well, as a child, I loved asking, how does things work? How does this happen? Why does that happen?
After school, I went to college. I didn't do A-levels. I did a national BTEC in computing, and then I went to university and studied software engineering.
And someone suggested I should go into engineering. I took a fairly usual route into that, STEM A levels, and I did an MEng at Imperial College.
But I did know about how to put together businesses and ideas and things, and take technical ideas and turn them into something that worked for a business. So I thought, they look really interesting, and I thought, it doesn't matter that I don't know anything about it, I'll give it a go and I'll learn.
After my degree, I got a job working for HSBC as a programmer before I joined BAE Systems as a consultant, and I've worked my way up through the consultancy for the last 8 years.
I've never had a real plan for my career. It hasn't gone how I would have imagined it would go when I started out, but I've loved every step along the way, and it's been really rewarding.
I started as a data analyst to look out for bad activities on different networks of different organizations and tell them how to fix them. I then move on to help organizations to plan carefully on how they can protect themselves from bad things on the internet.
And that's another thing to think about when you're at school, is do things that are totally new to you and you know nothing about, and just get used to taking risks and give it a go. And if you like it, great, and if you don't, well, it doesn't matter, that's fine.
How do you spend your weekend?
How do we spend our weekends then? What do we do?
Swim,
Like swimming,
bake, walk,
baking cakes,
cycle ride. You go for the occasional run.
yeah.
What else do we do?
Gardening.
In weekends, I like connecting with people around the world in hackathons, competitions. We identify problems that people may face and we put together solutions. With my experience, I also help grow non-profit organizations so they can have more capacity to serve more people in need.
I love cooking and baking. No weekend is complete without a batch of sourdough bread. I love gardening and growing things, and sometimes I even get to sit out and enjoy it.
Outside of work and at weekends, I spend my time running, baking, and getting out of the city and enjoying the countryside, because I'm a farmer's girl.
Sometimes you make me do TikTok dances.
Can you please edit that out?
Love walking and being in the fresh air. You might find me singing. I sing with a local choir. I run services at my church, and when none of that's keeping me busy, then I like to do embroidery to keep my hands busy. And also I try to see my children, especially now my daughter has a new puppy.
The TikTok dance, isn't it?